All right, I've got another AliExpress list for you, but this one's a little different. If you've spent any time looking for watches on AliExpress, you've probably noticed the same recommendations over and over again. The Addies dives, the San Martins, the Steel dive, they are all great watches. But today, I wanted to dig a little deeper. These are 5 watches that don't get nearly enough attention, but absolutely deserve a look. Some are incredible values. Some offer features you wouldn't expect at this price. And a couple of them are just plain fun. Let's get into it. Coming in at number 5 is the Militado ML08. This is one of those watches that doesn't necessarily jump out at you in pictures. But once you look a little closer, everything starts to make sense. The proportions are excellent, the dial is clean, the case has a simple vintage military look without feeling like it's trying too hard. And inside is Seiko's VH31 sweeping quartz movement. So instead of the usual 1 tick per second quartz movement, the actual hands move much more smoothly. It gives you some of the visual appeal of an automatic watch while still keeping the accuracy and convenience of quartz. It also comes with a sapphire crystal and 100 meters of water resistance. That makes it an easy everyday watch that you can just grab, put on, and not worry about it. The typical price is around $79. Right now, it's listed for about $69. And after the available discounts, it can land in the low $60 range. For the money, this is a seriously underrated field watch. Number 4 is the Thorn Titanium. The biggest selling point here is obvious. It's titanium. If you've never owned a titanium watch before, the first thing you notice is how light it feels. You pick it up expecting the usual weight of stainless steel, and it almost feels like there's nothing there, especially if you wear your watch all day. The darker, more muted finish also gives it a proper tool watch look. It's powered by an automatic movement, has a sapphire crystal, and the simple design makes it easy to wear with almost anything. This isn't a flashy watch. It is more of a quiet, practical piece that does everything well. Normally, you'll see it selling around $189. Right now, it's priced at about $169. And after discounts, you're looking roughly at $150. If you've been wanting to try titanium without spending a fortune, this is a great piece to start. If you found at least one watch you hadn't seen before, hit the like button. It really helps the channel. If you decide to pick one of these up, using the affiliate links below helps support the channel at no extra cost to you. Now let's get back to the top 3. At number 3 is the Specht and Söhne Monaco. This might be the most fun watch on the list. The square case, the racing design, the bold dial. It has a ton of personality. And it's a nice break from the endless stream of dive watches that usually dominates AliExpress lists. Inside is a mecha quartz chronograph movement. That means you get quartz accuracy, but the chronograph still has a more mechanical feel when you start, stop, and reset it. It also comes with a sapphire crystal, which is a nice touch at this price. This is not the watch you buy because you want something subtle. You buy it because you want something that stands out. The typical price is around $100. Right now, AliExpress listings are around $85. And after coupons, it can fall around the mid $70 range. If you want something different, this is easily one of the most interesting watches on the list. Number 2 is the Proxima PX1703. Proxima is one of those brands that still doesn't get talked about enough. The finishing is usually excellent, the case feels solid, the bezels feel precise, and the overall quality is better than most people expect from AliExpress. The PX1703 is a proper dive watch with an automatic movement and sapphire crystal. But the real reason it made the list is the finishing. The brushing, polishing, and small details all make it feel more expensive than it is. The lume is also strong, and the overall design has enough personality to avoid feeling like a direct copy of everything else. It normally sells for around $200. Right now, it's priced at about $169. And after discounts, you can get it for roughly $150. This is one of those watches that makes a lot more sense once you see it in person. And coming in at number 1 is the IXDAO Engineer. This is easily the most premium watch on today's list. The bracelet is excellent, the finishing is sharp, the dial has a lot of depth, and the entire watch feels like it belongs on a higher price category. The engineered bracelet gives it a clean, modern look, but it still has enough detail to keep it interesting. It's powered by an automatic movement and comes with a sapphire crystal. But what really sells it is the overall execution. Nothing about it feels rushed or cheap. It is definitely the most expensive watch in this countdown, but it's also the one that feels the most complete. The typical price is around $279. Current listings are generally around $240 to $250. And after the current discounts, it can land around $225. If you want a watch that shows just how good some AliExpress brands have become, this is the one. Those are the 5 hidden gems that I think deserve a lot more attention. Now I want to hear it from you. What is your favorite underrated watch from AliExpress? Drop it in the comments, and it might end up in a future hidden gems video. If you enjoyed this one, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.